Hello, beautiful, and welcome to this 40-minute yoga energy vinyasa flow. We'll be igniting more energy and creativity as we build strength, flexibility, and open to more joy. Begin in Bilasa with your forehead to the mat, your seat to your heels, your knees to the width of the mat. Begin to grow a deep, slow breath in and out the nose here. Every inhalation, expand your belly, then your side waist, your heart lifts. Every exhalation, engage the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in towards the spine and up. Continue this deep, slow, rhythmic breath in and out the nose here. Experiencing your lungs inflating not only forwards, but into your side and back body. Bringing your attention down to the tip of your tailbone, feeling the energy and the breath rise from your low back all the way up to the back of the heart on your inhalation and softening on your exhalation. Feel the breath traveling from the belly up through your side body, your heart expanding. On the exhalation, your shoulders relaxing, your jaw unclenching. With time, it will become easier to retain this breathing movement throughout your yoga practice. On your next inhalation, rise up onto your knees in your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Bring your knees directly under your hips. On your inhalation, look forward. On your exhalation, tuck your chin to your chest and round. Inhale, heavy belly. Exhale, press the middle of the back up towards the ceiling. Looking forward, rolling the shoulder blades down the back, and then pressing your tailbone down towards your knees, round the spine. Inhale, look forward, gliding the heart forward. Exhale, chin to chest, round. Inhale, look forward. And exhale, pressing the mat away here. Inhale to a neutral spine, curl your toes under, and then begin to straighten your legs. Stay here in Adho Mukha Shavasana or flow forward to plank on your inhalation. On your exhalation, press the hips back. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath here a few more times, building some heat in the core, loosening and opening up the body. When you're ready, find stillness in Adho Mukha Shavasana, making sure once again that your fingers are spread wide, your spine is long, your thighs are engaged to release the backs of your legs. It's not so important that your heels come to the floor as that you maintain length in the spine. So if you need to, bend your knees a lot here. One more deep breath in and out the nose. Remembering on the exhalation to engage the pelvic floor and pull the belly button in towards the back body and up. On your next inhalation, begin to walk your feet to your hands. Then grab onto opposite elbows, keep a slight bend in the knees, and let yourself hang forward. Bring your weight more forward into the balls of the feet to really release out of the low back here. Then check in, are you still breathing? Begin to swing from left to right. Only if this feels good in your body. Bringing your attention to the aliveness in your feet, shins, knees, thighs, and low back here. Bringing your awareness into your body, bring your hips forward over your ankles, fingertips to your hips, and rise up with the flat back. Bring your feet together. Inhale, rise up onto your tippy toes, lift up. On your exhalation, hands to heart, lower your heels as slowly as you can, linking breath with movement. On your inhalation, rising up. On your exhalation, slowly lowering back down. Filling your spine here, really pulling up through the crown of the head, opening up through the chest, engaging your low abs, pulling up out of the low back, softening the shoulders down away from your ears. On your next inhalation, ground your heels, lift your arms out and up, and exhale, fold forward, heart first, head last, bend your knees, bring your feet to the width of your mat, and bring your elbows up on top of your thighs for high Malasana. This is so healing and strengthening for the low back, for the legs. If you want more of a challenge, you can always rise up onto the balls of your feet. On your next exhalation, slowly start to straighten the legs, folding forward. If your fingertips don't reach the mat, that's fine, just bend your knees a lot. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the palms out and up, lifting up, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. This feels so good. Stretch the right arm over the ear, and then slowly start to come back up, pulsating here in a rhythm. Moving in the rhythm of your own breath. We're working the fascial lines in the side body here. Then switch direction, creating a micro pulse, stretching from the left hip all the way up to the fingertips. Really stretching, releasing, stretching, and releasing slightly. On your next inhalation, interlace your fingers behind your back and fold forward. You can bend your knees here any amount. And begin once again to move in the rhythm of your breath. On your inhalation, pulling your fist up to the ceiling. On your exhalation, folding deeper. Bringing your weight forward into the balls of the feet to release out of the low back. Working with the pulse here in the body to open up more flexibility. Ground your hands, making sure those fingers are spread wide, and step back to Adho Mukha Shavasana, broadening across the shoulders by rolling the outer arms in towards your face. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. On your next inhalation, lift your right leg up to the sky. Now, if you can step your foot all the way through to the hands, do that. If not, bring your toes to the middle point and help your foot forward. Come up on the toes of the back foot and make sure your knee is really over your right ankle as you lower your knee down to the mat. Bring your hands up to your thigh and stay here, engaging the low abs, or lift your arms up, lifting up out of the low back, opening the arms, bending the elbows. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, spread across the chest. breathe in, open the heart. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. Last time. Stretch your hands forward, bring them together, find length in the spine, and bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Revolving your heart and your gaze up towards the sky here. Twists are like an energetic detox for the body. So take a deep breath in, and on your exhalation, imagine letting go of all that no longer serves you. Bringing your fingertips to the mat. Bring your knees together, shoulders above wrists, engage the belly and lower down in one straight line. Make sure that your shoulders aren't rounding forward when you do that. Bring your arms like they are on railroad tracks parallel to one another. Pull your heart forward between your hands. Relax your shoulder blades down along your spine towards your bum. Now press the tops of the feet so much into the mat that your kneecaps lift, so you're engaging your thighs. Then pull the low belly up away from the floor. Sphinx pose is deceptively easy looking, but when you engage with proper alignment, it's very challenging. So take a break here, resting your forehead down to the tops of the hands. Come back into the breath as you perhaps bend your knees and windshield wiper your feet from side to side to release out of the low back. Imagine your spine is like a wave. You don't want to bend your spine in half. You want to curl it upward. So lift your feet up away from the floor. Extend out through the toes. Your hands are by your side body. Pressing into the hands, roll the shoulder blades back onto your spine. And exhale, release the forehead down to the mat. Breathe into the low back, middle back, the back of your lungs here. On your exhalation, softening. Coming back up, straighten your arms forward, lift your legs up away from the mat. Your feet are shoulder width. Now straighten those back legs a little more in Shalabhasana. This pose is so strengthening for the low back. It's a must for me every single day. On your inhalation, lift up a little higher and exhale, forehead down to the tops of the hands. Bringing your attention to the breath once again. Roll those shoulders back, press into the hands, lift up, Bhujangasana, and exhale, lower. You may only come up a little ways here, and that is fine. We want to be curling the spine up. If you feel any tension in the low back, stay low. Press the mat away, seat to heels, Bilasa. Stretching out that low back. So if you feel that your shoulders are rounding forward still when you're doing those upward Bhujangasana lifts, it's best not to come up so far. Roll the shoulders back, pulling the shoulder blades onto the spine, broadening across the chest, and only go up as far as you can maintain that. Inhale forward. And exhale, curl the toes under, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Coming back into your breath here. Bringing your attention into your fingertips, your arms, shoulder blades, and belly. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg up and step your foot between your hands or help your foot forward. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your ankle. And then lower your right knee slowly down to the earth or onto a bolster. Inhale, spreading the arms out and up, lifting up out of the low back, engaging the belly, the core, and softening your ribs in. Now check in. Are you breathing? Is the breath traveling from the belly all the way up to the collarbone? Stretch your right arm forward, bringing your right elbow to the outside of the left knee, bringing the hands together in prayer and lifting and extending out of the crown of the head. Revolve your heart and your gaze up towards the sky, looking over your left shoulder. Releasing the hands to the mat, curl your toes under, pressing back Adho Mukha Shavasana. Stay here, or building some more heat and strength, on your inhalation come forward to plank, and on your exhalations pressing back. Move in the rhythm of your own breath again here. A few more times. Moving like a wave with your body. And on your inhalation, lift your right leg up, keeping your hips square. Step between the hands. Knee over ankle. Come forwards on your back toes and lift all the way out and up. Low Alana, which we did before, is always available to you instead. Inhale, sweeping the palms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Making sure here that your back leg is so straight, your left knee lifting up towards the sky, your hips parallel to one another, your front ribs softened in. Fingertips on the floor, pivot your left heel down to the mat, right heel in a line with the arch of the left foot. Make sure your right knee is over the ankle, and then windmill the arms up, Virabhadrasana 2. Make sure that your feet are energetically pulling in towards one another. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, pressing the bottom of the hands down to the earth. On your inhalation, lifting up. Exhale, pressing the heels of the palms down. Check that your shoulders remain over your hips, your right knee gliding out in the direction of the right toe. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lean back, create a little micro pulse here. On your inhalation, stretching the fingertips forward at shoulder level, and exhalation, opening up, stretching the side body. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your hips back behind you, flowing down into Trikonasana, your right hand on a block or on your shin, lengthening your side body here. Pulsing the arm up and down with your breath. On your exhalation, pressing the heel of your palm down. On your inhalation, bring your left arm in line with the right. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, slowly bending the right knee, grounding the hands, and stepping back. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Bring your knees down to the mat. Bringing your hips towards your heels and then your hips over your knees, walking your hands forward for Anahata. This is a lovely heart-opening pose. Press into the palms of your hands as you release and spread across the chest. Inhale, lift up. Press back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Prioritizing here, lengthen the spine. You can always play around in this pose. Bring your hands a little wider, seeing if you can bring more spaciousness into the shoulder area. Bringing your left foot in between your hands. Inhalation, rise up. Exhalation, hands to heart. Check in with that back leg. Is it straighter than it's ever been? Come forwards onto the back toes. Look down and make sure that your left knee is over the left ankle, your hips squared to the front of the mat, and your ribs softened inwards. Grounding your hands down, pivot your heel down to the mat, and windmill the arms up. Virabhadrasana 2. On your inhalation, lifting the arms up. On exhalation, pulling the elbows into the side body. Make sure that the shoulders remain over the hips. The knee wants to go inwards a little bit, so pressing that left knee out towards the little toe. Now energetically pull your left heel towards your back foot, engaging the muscles of the legs, wrapping muscle to bone. Inhale, pull the feet towards midline. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Leaning back, creating a micro pulse here, moving in the rhythm of your breath, opening the side body. Now tilt your hips back, bring your left hand down to your shin or to a block. On your inhalation, lifting the arm up. On your exhalation, releasing the arm down. Now magnetize the feet towards one another, pulling the feet towards one another to engage the legs, and feel what that feels like in your body. Coming back up, reground your hands, shifting forward to plank, knees to the floor, roll those shoulders back, pressing the shoulder blades up. Now soften your heart down. Inhale, press your shoulders up. Exhale, relax the heart down in between your arms. So what we're doing is we're strengthening the shoulder area here. The rotator cuffs can get very injured when we do chaturangas because the shoulders round forward. We want to pull those shoulders back, opening across the chest when we flow down in chaturangas. Inhale, stretch the right arm up, and then release any amount down underneath you, stretching your left arm forward, making sure your hips remain over your knees. Take a deep breath in through the nose here, and sigh out the mouth. Press into the left hand, switching sides, stretch the left arm up, and thread it underneath the right. Coming down any amount, perhaps all the way down to the shoulder, stretching the right arm out. On your next inhalation, press into the palm of the right hand to come up. And then find your way to seated, bringing the soles of your feet together for Baddha Konasana. Lengthening up through the crown of the head, fold forward, maintaining width and breadth across your heart, keeping those shoulder blades on the back body. If you want to go deeper, you can bring your fingertips out in front of you. And then we will be straightening one leg out, pulling the sole of the foot in. Flex your toes towards you. Lift the arm out and up. As you inhale, exhale, release. Once again, move in the rhythm of your own breath here. Linking breath with movement brings you into the present moment. Switching sides, lift up, press into the shin to lift all the way up, perhaps. Alternating sides. Once again, press the palm of the hand in, lift the hips up, creating a long line from the foot through the fingertips. And then folding forward out over the straightened leg. Any amount. Now straighten both legs out in front of you for Paschimottanasana. Press your hamstrings down into the mat, fold. Using your belly here. Inhale, lengthen out of the low back. Exhale, use your belly to fold deeper. Don't grab hold of anything yet. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold deeper using the belly. And now grab either shins, ankles, toes around your feet. Still work with the pulse and rhythm of your breath here. On every inhalation, lengthening the spine, and every exhalation, using your belly to fold deeper. On your next inhalation, rise back up. And we'll switch sides, bringing your other sole of the foot in, flexing your toes towards you, sweeping the arm out and up over the ear. On your exhalation, releasing the arm down. Now press the palm of the hand into the earth, lift the hips up away from the mat. And then flex the foot, lengthen the other arm over the ear. Once again, lifting the hips up, long line from heel all the way through the fingertips. And then folding forward over the straightened leg, keeping those toes active and flexed towards you. On your next inhalation, rise up, bring your feet forward, slowly gliding down onto your back as slowly as you can. Straightening your legs out for just a moment, and then press into the feet so that you can lift the bum up away from the mat, shift it over to the side, re-straighten the right leg, and then glide the left knee over the right. I want to keep the spine in a line here. Opening up, keeping both shoulder blades onto the floor here if you can. This is the one pose that I absolutely can't do without. Feels so good. Let me know in the comments if you love this pose too. Pulling your knee into your chest, lengthening out through the right leg. Straighten your leg, grabbing onto the back of the leg and pulling your leg in towards you, pressing the low back down into the mat. Even though we're not flowing here, keeping your attention bright and on the rhythm of your breath. Every breath in, your belly rising, your side waist expanding, your heart lifting. Every exhalation, pulling the belly button in and up, engaging the pelvic floor. Begin to straighten and bend your knee here, bringing some fluidity and movement into the knee joint. And extend the leg, shifting the hips to the right, straightening your left leg, gliding your right knee over the left leg. pull your right knee in towards your chest, pressing your low back down into the floor. Straighten the leg, grabbing the back of the leg and pulling your leg in towards you, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, softening your jaw. Slowly begin to bend and straighten the leg, extending up through the toes. Last time, bend and straighten, and then relax the right leg long down to the earth. Bringing your shoulder blades underneath you, your palms turned up to the sky, your feet can relax and splay outward. Take a deep breath in through the nose and blow it out as slowly as you can out the mouth. Another deep breath in through the nose, blowing softly and as slowly as you can out the mouth. Last time, breathe in through the nose, as slow as you can out the mouth. Slowly begin to wake up your body, rolling over onto your right side, bending your knees. Taking a deep breath in, press into the palm of the hand to glide up to sitting with crossed legs. Bring your hands on top of your heart, grounding down into your body, feeling any shifts since the beginning of your practice. Remembering that creativity and energy are always available in the present moment. That questions have great power to unlock more vitality, energy, and creativity. Just ask a question and wait for an answer. I'm wishing you so much radiant joy, health, energy, vitality, and creativity. Namaste.